is all the way out here. Tell me when that's 90 degrees.
Bloody hard to judge, right?
I know, just tell.
Really
Farther, okay. It is bloody hard to tell.
Especially when you sat over there.
Right, so what I do, okay, put this here. You can do this yourself. Put a mark right on that collar at 90 degrees. Straight out. So now when I go downwind, I'm going to make that one point dead out. Point dead after that. So now I know that boom's at 90 degrees, right? Otherwise it's really hard to tell. And I think we don't let them out far enough before it happens. Or it's the case letting them out far.
Far too far.
Yeah. Okay? So you just put a mark on each side, and you'll know. And I've got a big thick mark, and you know when your boom's at 90 degrees. Okay? Make sense? You want the boom at 90 degrees all the time until it starts getting dicey downwind. 10 knots for you. Cutler, who's good at this stuff downwind, he just has it out there all the time.
Sean's the ace, isn't he?
Sean's pretty good. Here's a little thing off the subject, but when it gets really, really light, if you ease your main sheet past 90 degrees, it'll allow the sail to kind of fall forward and stay full. Whereas sometimes in real light air, the main kind of comes back at you. So you can go past 90 degrees, it'll actually fall forward and be a nice shape more of the time, even though it's a little too far out. It's a better combination. But I'm talking in 4 knots of wind. So allow you to heel the boat to weather and the main still kind of fall. Okay? Yeah, that'll be our next talk when we start talking about how to, go fast or whatever. That's a different, but there'll be another talk. But yes, these boats like to sail by the lee. Alright. Other marks to have. You need a good mark on your vang to tell you what number you can tack and jive at. Right? What number the boom will go over your head and not wipe you out. For those that have the vang, one control line in the middle of the vang, it's easy, mark the rope. For those of you that have the vang that comes to each side, you have to end up, Dean's marked this boom there with some engineering type little stripes. But you do, either place is fine, but you need a really solid mark that you can look at it and go, yep, I'm good to tack, I'm good to jibe, life is good. And you want as much vang on as you can. You just don't want to sail around the starting line with no vang on or whatever. You want to be to that mark. So put your helmet on, go sailing, figure out where that is, and that's your default mark for your vang. Okay? I've got one central outhaul, but just the way the tube block is. So you go to the bottom mark or whenever you, I just use a mark on the outhaul for tube blocking. So I mark. Past that, I don't. Those are the marks that are probably the important ones. What's that? Tube blocking. Oh yeah, just when it hits the pin and won't go any farther. Is that the band? So you just pull it, bam, done. Ah, centerboard. That's right. Now, that's a good one. So I've got 3 marks on my board, right? This is the part that's sticking up like, oh, Dean's got a couple of marks. There's that mark I use all the time whenever I'm not, before I'm hiking. When I'm just sitting on the rail or whatever, it's all the way to there. Once I start hiking, I go there, that's what, 25 mil up, something like that.
Why is that? Why you change it?
Just moving the board aft a little bit, just to get keep the boat in balance. So there's less
pull on the rudder? Or?
Less pull on the rudder. Yeah. So I'm moving the lateral area aft, and then once it starts, now it is getting windy. I'll go to the red mark or even a little higher than that. Again, same reason. Moving the boat aft, and actually maybe decreasing the lateral area just a little bit so it doesn't yield. So just 3 marks.
The important one, I think, though, is having the one so it's just in the case when you're running.
Yep,
Yeah.
that'll be that mark there. That's aft end of the board in the case. So what you have to do is you have to flip your boat over for that one. Just put the back corner in the case and just draw a line where it comes up through the hull, up through the deck, and that'll tell you that. Actually, that's not that one, that's the red one. The red one inside is in the case. This is my reaching mark, which is just a arbitrary, it's kind of down, and just kind of look, that's close enough.
So that's with the bottom of the hull there.
That's with the bottom of the hull there, would be on that red one.
Oh, well, all of this stuff, guys, if you haven't read the Bukikiki book, a lot of this is in the book. If you haven't read that, Greg's article in there on boat trim, got the full gold. Rig numbers are different, but all of this stuff is the same.
What about marking the maximum trimming on the boom?
Yeah, okay,
Here,
let's talk about
here,
that. In the OK dinghy, in light air being 5 to 7 knots, probably can get away with a boom inboard to that point. Right? As the breeze comes up, you start going outboard and outboard. Once you're properly hiking, like you cannot, the boat's tipped over, you're hiking as hard as you can. The boom will probably have to be, it'll be on the corner. Okay? And when I say on the corner, it's just end of the boom lined up with the yeah. Now, today, as you get overpowered, the boom keeps going out now. But if you can keep the boat flat, you can keep the boom inside the corner. And you go higher at the same speed. That's really all it does. It doesn't make it go any faster through the water, it just goes higher at the same speed. But you have to be able to keep the boat flat. How flat? As flat as a dock. Heeled boats don't point. It's just the way it is. So, Yeah, sea skate. If it's the smoother the water, the farther you can go in. The rougher the water, the sooner you have to go out. But it's stability also.
Where's your 7 knots light smooth sea setting?
We'll just give a measure. We'll just get a measurement.
Sort of lined up
Take
there.
it and,
Yeah.
pretty much line.
Or
Lined up on the corner.
it's 200 in. Something in that way. Again, within 30 mil, yeah, you're not going to know the difference really.
The other thing we discussed with Dan Slater is to put a rope this big. So not only the position, but as well how far away it's from the hull. I don't know if that is relevant for you or
Well,
not much you can play, obviously, you know, with the Traveler. And
yeah, it's the rake. The rake and main sheet tension and a whole lot of things how you move up.
Josh was out there, he was sailing with it like pinned under the deck.
Well, see, that's how I sail. I sail with it on the deck, but that comes
mine will
from
never
fins.
get
Maybe up.
that far in, what is that because you're sailing with a light wind sail with more twist on it?
No. Well, it's just you're sailing with more twist for sure. And whatever sail, the AP sail too. Yeah. It is amazingly
Yeah,
far
we're just
inboard.
saying that. No, just stop it from sailing with it that far. That's interesting.
Um,
We talk about sailing with the booms right in the
I find